So have any of you, started a new venture and stuff, and then, you didn't finish it off, it crashed and died down? Has that ever happened? Because I would be interested to hear if it did and how you pretty much handled the situation.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it affect you after?
Yeah. Okay. Arise didn't start off as Arise. It actually started off being named Uzziah magazine. And obviously we have people that sit over us that oversee what we do on the district and stuff, and they wasn't happy with the name. So we had to change it. And the fact that you already had all these young people behind you sharing that vision with you, then all of a sudden they got told, no, sorry, you have to cut and stop what you're doing. It deflated them. And at the end of the day, I had to then be saying to them, no, come on, this is not, do you understand what I mean? I had to be picking them up. So even if you don't feel it yourself, even if I didn't feel it myself, even if I thought, what is going on here? I couldn't allow my team to see that in me. I had to show them that, no, right, this is it. No, it's just a small thing. It's fine. We'll get through it. We will do it. So sometimes you have to encourage yourself when things ain't going wrong. And I think that when you fail in something, it gives you opportunity to learn. How are you going to learn?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that you have to. It's hard to say don't fear anything, because I think that it's our nature to have that fear in us. Otherwise, the Bible wouldn't tell us not to fear. If there wasn't something that for us not to do, the Bible wouldn't tell us not to do it. Do you know what I mean? So I think that we do have that capability to feel fear, but it's about not allowing that fear to take control of you, and don't wallow in it. Do you know what I mean? Don't wallow in it. Deal with the issue straight away, and encourage yourself.
And what's the importance actually of having a team then?
It kind of takes a weight off you, I guess, as well. It helps, because if you've got a busy lifestyle, like if you're a mother, you're working, trying to fit the time in to try and organise, your business and everything, what you're doing, it's hard. So when you've got that support there, you can kind of delegate, certain things for people to do. You can delegate tasks, and also having someone there lifting you, if times where you feel like things are getting on top of you, you've got another person there who can kind of just help, could give you a word of wisdom that will kind of help, lift you back up, kind of set you back on the right path.
What if you don't have a team? Because at the end, I think one of my things as well has been there's no one here to help me, so that also holds me back. So what if you don't have a team? Then what? Yeah, go on.
I think I was going to say that it kind of interlinks with the first question you asked when you said, have you ever started something and not completed it? And with Unashamed TV, I'll use Unashamed TV as an example. This is like 4 years old, like honestly, in my mind, 4 years old, but it only came to, like, people only saw it like a year ago. It's only been a year old now. But one of the things that I was saying as well was like, oh yeah, but I don't have this person that can do this, can we do that? And it's all procrastination, that's what it is like. Do you know what I'm saying? That procrastination doesn't help no one, like, do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't help anyone but except for making you lazy. Do you get what I'm saying? So I said to myself, but how am I gonna afford this? How can I do this and that? And that's once again not putting my trust in God. I'm thinking I can do everything myself. And then so what happened was last year when the same thoughts came to me, and you know what I said this time, do you know what? Hold on. And I was meditating, and God was like, well, look around you, who do you know? And names started popping up in my head. So I picked up the phone, I was like, obviously I'll fear as well, because they can say like, nah, I don't want to do this, but I was like, do you know what? Picked up, I was like, I want to start this, everything. And then every single person I spoke to, do you know what? I was thinking about this today, I was like, oh my days. And then I knew, this was God. And I was just, and the fact that it said I was thinking about this today, I was like, whoa. So there was some urgency. So I think everything is prayer as well and meditation. If you, God knows, like I always say that for every vision, there's provision. Yes. God provides it. So He wouldn't put that dream inside of you if He hasn't given you a provision. If God wants you to start, like for example, a talk show, He knows you need equipment. He'll provide all of these people. You might not know where it comes from, but it's not for you to know. Just put all the pressure on God, and just relax and just focus on what you need to do. So I would say,
And as a leader as well, so Natalie, you're currently, leading your young people at your local church in Gateway. When a young people, or young person I should say, comes up to you and basically says, right, Natalie, I've tried and tried and tried again, but I just cannot get it right, whether it's an exam, whether it's them getting a job, or whether it's them getting into the right university, you know, what sort of advice would you then give to them to say you have to keep plugging? Because at times, yes, you know, we can say you have to have faith, you have to have faith, but, you know, how can that person gain faith being lost?
I think, for me, I don't like typical Christian answers. I'm really sorry. I don't like all this, you know, somebody says something, oh yeah, Jesus loves you. I don't, I'm not, do you know what I mean? I don't really too tough like that. I'm not saying that Jesus don't love people, please. Yeah? I'm just saying that those kind of typical, like, do you understand what I mean? So I think it's about, I think some people, they want somebody to stand with them.
Right.
You have to be prepared to stand with that person. So when they're saying they're feeling down, you have to be prepared as well to be transparent with them. You're going to have to share things with them. Do you understand what I mean? Sometimes when we go through things, it's not for us, it's for somebody else. So we're going to have to stand with them. We're going to have to be saying, okay, we will do this with you. We will accompany you. Take the day off one day. Go and accompany them to the university thing and say to them, you know, sometimes they look at options, or somebody else is there and they see something that you don't see. Do you know what I mean? And I said things like that I think would help to just encourage them that, you know what, I was down, but this person always stood with me. This person encouraged me. This person was right by my side. And, you know, you have to be prepared to do that. That's what I would say, because sometimes that, oh, you know, faith it till you make it, or, you know, just keep praying about it. It's not help. It's not that helpful.
It's not.
You have
Really
to be
not that.
proactive.
You've got to be a bit more practical. Seriously,
Yeah.
sometimes you've got to get a bit more practical because, yeah, sometimes you just don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And what would you normally do differently then?
Yeah, I would say I'll do the same. I know currently, you know, I've got a situation like kind of like with my little sister. She really just needs my help, and you know, it's all good me saying to her when I say, you know, I'm going to pray for you. God's going to help you. Put your faith. I can say all of that, but unless I'm showing, like, and it's all action. Everything you do, the Bible kind of is based on action. It's always doing what you're doing. I have to show her the love of God. I have to, you know, even. She came to my house like, you know, last week, and I kind of prayed for her, anointed her, and just since that one thing that I've done, literally it stuck with her. She just keeps talking about it. She says to me, I'm really thankful for what you did for me the other day. That based on one action, just showing, it's just, I think it's showing her a lot. So it's helping her, you know, if she needs my help for me to go somewhere with her, you have to go. And it's exactly what Natalie said, it's about being a support, because she's by us, you know, she's kind of by herself. So you need to be there for one another. And the Bible calls us to help our brothers and sisters, you know, when they're down, and, you know, when they're trying to need, we need to support each other.
So then how do you support, especially if trying to support Natalie's dream and I've got my own dream? Like, how do you know, what is the balance then? Because, you know, there comes a time, and again, refer to myself, like there was a time, and there is a time, I help others and I like to help others, but I help others so much to the point where I've been left to the back burner all these years, and it's only now that I'm able to actually take some steps of myself. So how do you help your brother, help your sister, as well as help yourself? Even if no one's there helping you, help yourself too.
I don't know, because I was in that situation whereby I was always there helping people, and always putting, as you said, putting myself last. To a point when people kind of take advantage of your help. But I know it's just going to bring it back to faith, but it's like now, like even when it came to, you know, trying to help my family with certain, you know, battles and certain things that they're going through, it got so much that I kind of took a step back. I really just took a step back. Like, it didn't help because things, you know, no one was helped, situations didn't change. But I guess, you know, when you do come to Christ, I think it's knowing that He's there with you, you're not doing it on your own, He's carrying you. I think that's what helped me, because I've gone into this now with completely new eyes, knowing that I'm not alone. I can cast all my burdens onto Him, Christ Jesus, who will strengthen me. So it's, for me, that's what's helped my situation, because before I crashed and burned. I did.
And I think also as well, actually, you know, if you ask or if you help someone, it's not always that they'll practically be able to help you and physically do it. They might know someone who knows what you need.